Scoundrels are making of our country. The federal government is in unprecedented disarray. The mass firings continue with no research. They're just jumping in.
Have you ever wondered what happens when late-night comedy collides head-on with politics? In an era where entertainment and political discourse intertwine, few rivalries have been as fiery as that of former President Donald Trump and comedian Jimmy Kimmel. Their ongoing back and forth is more than just a war of words. It's a reflection of how humor can shape public opinion. The latest chapter in their saga, a joke about Trump's marriage that sent him into an online frenzy. What started as a lighthearted moment on late-night television quickly turned into a viral controversy, sparking debates about celebrity culture, relationships, and the power of comedy in political discourse.
Instructing them to share 5 things they accomplished last week. Trump said they would be fired if they didn't, then said they wouldn't be fired, then he said they would be semi-fired. Now he's saying they'll be wood-fired with caramelized onions and maybe a little handful of Asiago cheese. But Guillermo, you don't work for the government.
No, Jimmy.
As far as we know, you don't work for the government,
no,
right?
Jimmy.
All right. So I thought it would be interesting to ask Guillermo to write down 5 things he did at work this week. And you did, right?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
You have the list?
Yes, I do.
All right, bring it over. Come over here.
What should have been a celebration turned into controversy. Trump and his wife, Melania, marked their 20th wedding anniversary, an occasion that would typically be filled with warm reflections and public tributes. However, late-night host Jimmy Kimmel had other ideas. In a segment on his show, he took a jab at their relationship, insinuating that it was more of a business contract than a traditional marriage. The audience erupted in laughter, but the joke struck a nerve with Trump, igniting yet another online battle.
Number 3, get measurement for tuxedo for Sunday. Guillermo will be at the Oscars. Number 4.
Do the live show. Do this show.
Do that live show.
Yes.
That's this show right now?
This show right now, yes.
Number 5, write this stupid list. Okay. Number 6, number 6. You didn't even need a number 6. Take pictures with that audience.
With audience, yeah.
With this audience?
Yes.
Kimmel's humor has always been sharp, but this time it hit differently. His ability to blend social commentary with humor allows him to tap into the collective curiosity of his audience. The Trump marriage has long been the subject of speculation, and Kimmel knew exactly how to frame it in a way that would resonate. Was it just another joke, or was he voicing what many have silently wondered? The reaction from viewers suggested the latter, as social media exploded with debates and memes dissecting the comment.
Just like that, okay? Group of Republican senators yesterday met privately with the White House Chief of Staff to complain about how these impulsive and haphazard cuts have eliminated 1,400 jobs at the Department of Veterans Affairs. These are jobs held mostly by veterans, and it's a tricky situation for Donald Trump because he doesn't, we know he doesn't think much of veterans, but he loves affairs.
Trump, never one to let a slight go unanswered, responded with characteristic outrage. Within hours, he took to his social media platform, launching a tirade against Kimmel. He dismissed the comedian as a third-rate entertainer and accused him of being part of the fake news machine. Trump's response wasn't just about defending his marriage. It was about asserting control over the narrative. He has always been quick to combat negative press, and this was no exception.
Is the stupidest name, and I resent having to even say it. They have been just about as efficient as a Cybertruck in 2 inches of snow. In fairness, you're not supposed to drive them, but you can see this is the whole thing. It's not working because the MAGA junior varsity squad is doubling down now. Congress Bunny Lauren Boebert wrote, "I didn't realize my disdain for these agencies could get any lower."
The internet, of course, had a field day with the feud. Memes flooded every platform, from Twitter to TikTok, with exaggerated depictions of Trump fuming over the joke. Some users created videos reenacting the moment with dramatic music and voiceovers, while others crafted clever captions highlighting the absurdity of the situation. This cultural phenomenon reflects a broader trend. Public figures like Trump, who are both polarizing and unpredictable, provide endless material for comedy and commentary. Kimmel's approach to political humor has always been strategic. He understands how to push boundaries without crossing the line into outright hostility. His style allows audiences to engage with controversial topics in a way that feels accessible. Unlike traditional news outlets, comedians like Kimmel frame political and social issues through the lens of humor, making even serious discussions more digestible for the average viewer.
Thinking about how great America is again. I'm tired of all the winning. I am. In Washington, no one seems to know what the hell is going on. Elon Musk still doing the chainsaw massacre of the federal workforce. The White House put out a memo today warning federal agencies to prepare for mass layoffs. But don't worry, none of this will affect the butler who brings Trump his Diet Cokes 9 times a day. You know, they sent an email.
Trump's relationship with late-night television has always been complicated. Before he entered politics, comedians largely treated him as a celebrity caricature. His flashy persona, his real estate empire, and even his hair were all easy targets. Back then, the jokes were lighthearted, aimed at a businessman who loved the spotlight. But once he became president, the stakes changed. Late-night hosts no longer saw him as just another eccentric billionaire. They began scrutinizing his policies, statements, and leadership style. The jokes became sharper, the criticism more pointed, and the relationship between Trump and comedy took on a new intensity.
When you dislike something, your disdain gets higher, not lower. She is fun at musicals, though. The good news is that while Elon is busy throwing the whole country into a blender, he's making plenty of money. According to the Washington Post, the FAA had a $2.4 billion contract with Verizon to upgrade their communications. Now they're going to cancel that contract and award it to a company called Starlink, which is owned by, guess who? That's right, Elon Musk. Oh, no, there's nothing shady about work last week. It's like the government is being run by BuzzFeed. It's ridiculous. Meanwhile, while all this so-called cost-cutting is happening, Liger Woods has already spent $10.7 million of tax money playing golf. Trump has played golf on 9 of his first 30 days of work, while you're making payments on an egg salad sandwich. And not only is he busy with golf while laying people off, he amped the hypocrisy up another notch by accusing employees of the government who work from home.
This isn't the first time Trump has lashed out at a comedian, and it won't be the last. Over the years, he has traded barbs with several late-night hosts, from Stephen Colbert to Seth Meyers. His approach is always the same: attack the comedian, dismiss the joke as part of a broader conspiracy, and rally his base in response. It's a strategy that has served him well, allowing him to maintain relevance in the ever-evolving media landscape. But why does this dynamic continue to play out so predictably? The answer lies in the power of humor itself. Comedy has the ability to cut through political rhetoric and expose uncomfortable truths. When Kimmel joked about Trump's marriage, he wasn't just making fun of a relationship, he was tapping into a broader narrative that many people already believed. The laughter from the audience wasn't just at Trump's expense, it was an acknowledgement of an unspoken reality.
And companies owned by Elon Musk have been the recipient of more than $30 billion from our government. That's billion with a B. And nuts with an N. Putting Elon Musk in charge of government contracts is like putting Pac-Man in charge of fruit. It's a bad idea, but no one is cashing in more bigly than our cheerless leader, Donald Trump. I guess because the billions from his Bitcoin and the NFTs and the Truth Social stock, that's not enough. He's now making money off money. The stable genius who brought us Trump coins not so long ago is now hawking dollar bills made of gold. That's right. That's the Trump gold dollar bill. One gold dollar bill goes for $34.99. You can get $3 bills for instead of working at home. Donald Trump, a guy who literally worked from home and is out playing golf instead of working, saying these work-from-home employees are out playing golf. I mean, there's almost no parallel. It's like Diddy complaining you bought too much.
Social media amplifies every aspect of these feuds. In the past, a joke on late-night television might have been forgotten by the next morning. But in today's world, it gets clipped, shared, and dissected across multiple platforms. Within hours, reaction videos appear, hashtags trend, and opinion pieces are written. This rapid-fire cycle of content ensures that these controversies stay in the public eye far longer than they ever would have in previous generations. Kimmel, for his part, knows exactly how to play this game. His comedic style is designed to provoke a response, and he thrives on the reactions that follow. His audience expects him to poke fun at political figures, and he delivers. By making Trump the subject of his jokes, he not only entertains, but also engages in a form of political discourse that resonates with a large segment of the population. As this drama unfolds, one thing is certain: neither Trump nor Kimmel is backing down. The late-night host will continue to deliver sharp one-liners, and the former president will continue to fire back with his signature brand of outrage. And in the middle of it all, the audience will keep watching, laughing, and debating, proving once again that in the age of social media, comedy and controversy go hand in hand. What's your take on this ongoing feud? Do you think late-night comedians have too much influence, or is their humor a necessary part of political discourse? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into the world of politics and entertainment.